The giant, inflatable bouncy castle mocked me from the driveway, a colorful monument to my shattered dreams. 13 years on this earth and I, Jessica Jess Parker, queen of organization and meticulous planning, had finally been allowed to have a proper birthday party. Not just any party, mind you, but a backyard extravaganza, complete with fairy lights, a DJ, and enough pizza to feed a small nation. It was going to be legendary, until it wasn't. My younger brother, Liam, the human equivalent of a sugar-fueled tornado, was the source of my misfortune. A week before the big day, the little tyrant had decided that what he truly desired for his upcoming 6th birthday, a full 7 months away, might I add, was a magician-themed party. Not just any magician, mind you, but the Great Magnifico, a local children's entertainer who, according to Liam's extensive YouTube research, could make goldfish disappear and reappear as chocolate chip cookies. My parents, normally rational human beings, had somehow fallen prey to Liam's incessant whining and crocodile tears. Their logic:
"He's just little, Jess, and besides, we can combine the parties, 2 birds, 1 stone."
2 birds, 1 stone, more like 2 parties, 1 giant catastrophe. My vision of a cool, teen-approved gathering, complete with glow sticks and a meticulously curated playlist, clashed spectacularly with Liam's demands for a bouncy castle filled with shrieking 6-year-olds hopped up on juice boxes and cake. My protests, eloquent and well-reasoned, fell on deaf ears.
"Jess, honey, don't be selfish,"
my mom had chided, her voice taking on that sugary sweet tone that usually meant further argument was futile.
"Family is about compromise. Think of it as an opportunity to make Liam happy."
Happy? The only emotion I was feeling was a deep, burning sense of injustice, seasoned liberally with resentment. This wasn't compromise. It was a hostage situation, and Liam, the pint-sized terrorist, was holding all the cards. The day of the party dawned bright and sunny, mocking my sullen mood. The bouncy castle, inflated to monstrous proportions, dominated the backyard, while a banner proclaiming Liam's magical birthday flapped cheerfully in the breeze. My carefully crafted playlist had been replaced by a CD of obnoxious children's songs, and the scent of pepperoni pizza mingled with the sickly sweet aroma of cotton candy. Guests arrived, a steady stream of toddlers and their frazzled parents, their faces a mix of forced smiles and thinly veiled panic. My friends, bless their loyal souls, put on a brave face, but I could see the pity in their eyes. The final straw came when the Great Magnifico, a man who looked suspiciously like my gym teacher in a sequin vest, singled me out during his act, forcing me to wear a giant, floppy rabbit or headband and act as his reluctant assistant. As I stood there, humiliated and fuming, holding a bouquet of wilting flowers that smelled suspiciously like feet, something inside me snapped. Storming through the throng of bewildered party-goers, I made a beeline for the kitchen, where my parents were engaged in a heated debate over the optimal temperature for reheating pizza rolls. "This is it," I declared, my voice trembling with suppressed rage. "This isn't a birthday party, it's a circus, and I'm the main attraction." My mom, startled by my outburst, dropped a plate of cookies, the sound of shattering china a fitting soundtrack to my meltdown.
"Jessica Parker, don't you dare use that tone with me,"
she admonished, but I could hear the note of uncertainty in her voice. "It's not fair," I cried, tears welling up in my eyes. This was supposed to be my day, my chance to celebrate with my friends. But you've ruined it, turned it into some kind of ridiculous spectacle for a 6-year-old who doesn't even know what a birthday is. My dad, sensing the situation was escalating, gently placed a hand on my shoulder.
"Honey, we know this isn't ideal, but try to see it from Liam's perspective. He's little, and he doesn't understand."
"And I'm not," I interrupted, my voice cracking with emotion. "My feelings don't matter because I'm older, because I'm supposed to be the responsible one." The look on my parents' faces, a mixture of surprise and dawning realization, was like a punch to the gut. They hadn't meant to be hurtful, hadn't realized the depth of my disappointment. That night, long after the last guest had departed, leaving behind a trail of crumpled napkins and half-eaten cake. My parents found me sitting on the porch swing, staring at the star-dusted sky.
Jess, honey, we're so sorry.
My mom said, pulling me into a hug.
We didn't realize how much this meant to you.
We messed up.
My dad admitted, his voice gruff with emotion.
We were so caught up in trying to make Liam happy that we forgot about our amazing daughter.
And then, the words I'd longed to hear.
We promise to make it up to you.
A week later, I found myself standing on the precipice of adolescence, surrounded by my closest friends, at the roller skating rink downtown. The air was thick with the smell of popcorn and chlorine, and the pulsating beat of the music vibrated through my very being. As I laced up my skates, a sense of pure, unadulterated joy washed over me. My 13th birthday might not have gone according to plan, but in the grand scheme of things, it was a lesson learned, a turning point. My parents might not always get it right, but they were trying, and sometimes that's all that matters. And besides, a little drama never hurt anyone, especially when followed by an epic do-over. As I took to the rink, my friends cheering me on, I knew that this, right here, this was the true magic of being 13.